The only way to protect these gains is to vote you back into power, since you are the only one that has demonstrated the capacity to lead this nation. Your Excellency, consider your victory done come 2026 general election, and we pray that you consider the following. 1. Construction of Nebbi Goli Road. 2. Development of business and industrial park at Umvoro in Nyaravura Ngal Town Council. 3. Elevation of Nebbi General Hospital to Regional Referral Hospital for the sub-region of Greater Nebbi, as the facility currently serves Nebbi and the neighboring district of Pakwach, Zombo, Madiokolo, Bulisa, and the neighboring Democratic Republic of Congo. Construction of modern market in Nebbi Municipal, expand power connectivity to the sub-county, as currently only 4 out of 16 lower local governments are connected to the grid. Your Excellency, as I conclude, I would like to remind you as issues of the war, the issue of the war claimant in Nebbi district and the consideration for support of the family of late Patrick Aloysius Sukumuringa. The pledge for support to Charles Moses Owashgiu and NRM mobilizer with your portrait has remained unfulfilled. Last but not least, I extend my appreciation to the district leadership, the office of the resident district commissioner, and the entire security fraternity and the district NRM party executive, that without their support and teamwork, we would have not achieved these gains that we are counting. Your Excellency, the district NRM leadership seeks for a photo moment with you. Your Excellency, the copy of this report is already with your team. I think we will have the elaborate part of it. I thank you. I remain Kermundu George Adubango, Chairman NRM Nebbi District. Thank you.
Wafoyo tutwal, wafoyo Chairman mepate, kongwadongu shingo mefoyo Chairman mepate, piweshu mabesho maeno wesho kae. Amito wacho yiti Chairman ya, kama President Museveni tiye, there is hope. There is a hope for Nebbi Goli Road. There is a hope for Nebbi Hospital being upgraded. There is a hope for more schools. There is a hope for more health centers. There is a hope for more electricity in sub-counties. There is a hope for more life. In President Museveni, we vote for hope. Your Excellency, before I invite the Regional Vice Chairman, let me recognize the members of Parliament who are here. We have Honorable Andrea Sande. Thank you for joining us. He's a special envoy for mobilization in West Nile. We have Honorable Avu Janet Pachoto, the woman MP for Pakwach. We have Honorable Achibu Agnes, the woman MP for Nebbi. We have Honorable Suleiman Ashim. Honorable Suleiman Ashim is the Member of Parliament for Nebbi Municipality. We have Honorable Otim Giu Isaac for Padieri County. We have Honorable Amongin Jackie, our representative in Yala. We have Honorable Jachano Maj, our Vice Chair, NRM Electoral Commission. We have Mr. Gilbert Kermunu, the government chief valuer. He's here as a resident and a citizen who loves the president and to invite the president in this area, and all other leaders. Your Excellency, it is your day to talk to your people. Allow me invite the Regional Vice Chairman of the party to come and welcome us to Nebbi, and thereafter he will invite you to speak to your people. Kawatika kuro wonkom party for Northern Region, amitu where shell manin shabi nianki Nebbi kai. Nia bedo kaki bedo winjere kokro makubetie. Wa winjere awinja. Wa marere amara. Jodongo yangi washo. Piny mawotore duogo sie. Yeah. Thank you.
Nebbi oye! Wating kong bendera malo me welcoming Yoweri Kaguta Museveni Jalkunga. Your Excellency and Mama, all leaders here present in your respective capacities, my name is Dennis Amson Obua. I am the NRM Vice Chairperson, Northern Uganda. Your Excellency, you will permit me, before you are invited to deliver your message, to pass only 3 messages to the people of Nebbi, the people of West Nile, the people of Northern Uganda. On behalf of all the members and the leaders of NRM in Northern Uganda, on behalf of the Central Executive Committee of NRM, on behalf of the National Executive Council of NRM, on behalf of the National Delegates Conference of NRM, to you, the people of Nebbi, we bring to you His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni Jalkunga, presidential candidate of NRM 2026-2031. Nebbi, would you all of President Museveni? Would you all of President Museveni? Ubolo kuir bore? Ubolo kuir bore? My second message is to appeal to you, the people of Nebbi, that out of the 8 presidential candidates, there is no candidate who is more dependable, who is more reliable, who has kept Uganda a peaceful country, who has made history as the first sitting president to introduce wealth creation initiatives, who has made history not only to introduce wealth creation, but to walk his talk, to practice what he preaches, and to continue preaching the message of the 4-acre model and the 7 enterprises that will deliver each household into the money economy. It is only President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. When we talk about peace in West Nile, when we talk about peace in Nebbi, when we talk about peace in Northern Uganda, when we talk about peace in Uganda, it is only General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni we can proudly call the pacifier of Nebbi, the pacifier of West Nile, the pacifier of peace in Northern Uganda. He is indeed the guarantor of the peace we are enjoying in Nebbi, in West Nile, in Northern Uganda, in Uganda and beyond. Very, very finally, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, under his leadership, has been able to deliver development. Just imagine, Nebbi was one district. President Museveni accepted for Nebbi to give birth to twins. That is Zombo district and Pakwach district, among other development. In the 2026 general elections, the people of Nebbi, do not waste your vote. Kindly vote for President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni Pikuch pidongo lobo, pi lonyo ipachu achel. Oba guoku, for you would take. Your Excellency, let me invite the Right Honorable. He has given a go-ahead. Luang Nebbi kwa miru nenu chingu malo konga me put palua duong malo. NRM oye! Nebbi oye! Your Excellency, may I now take this singular honor and opportunity to invite you to deliver your message for the 2026-2031 Kisanya under the theme, Protecting the Gains. Nebbi, you are so lucky that Museveni has been accompanied by Mama, the First Lady, and the Minister of Education and Sport. Can we clap for Mama for giving company to Museveni? Can we clap for Mama for coming to Nebbi? Can we welcome both Museveni and Mama on stage? Nebbi oye! NRM oye! President Museveni oye! God bless you. Vote wisely, vote NRM. President and all flag bearers. Poyo.
Nedi luak me aluru.
Nebbi nebalur.
Kopango. Ilio Mabel. Apoyo teach.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Apoyo teach. Let Mama greet you and then I will continue.
President Washu sa yoring motu pode metu megwa uke motu kadong ebi medere kuwesh pare.
Hello, people of Nebbi.
Danu muami Nebbi.
I greet you all in the name of the Lord.
Amotu inyingru otumongo.
And I want to begin by wishing Bishop Orombi happy birthday to you.
Ashako ko washu nia ya wafoyo nyoliri manyen ni Bishop mwa Orombi.
And I want to talk to you about one thing.
Amitawesh kudu ikumlemba shell kende.
One thing that all Ugandans must remember when we are in the election season.
Lemba shell mumaku wadanu mi Uganda sheke wiwa umakuberupo ipire katekene watie isa mikuir kumeni.
That one thing is to remember that every one of us who has a vote has a responsibility to vote for a peaceful Uganda.
Lemba shell se etie ni aya kubangwa ashela shell umakuwangeyo ni akasapa kuirura mukumeni pin mapirete maumakuwaketi wiwa mumakuwabolie kuir utie akuyachwinyi.
Some of you remember when Uganda was not peaceful.
Ikindwa eni sheke wiwa chopupoi sawa mapodi Uganda ubedo pe kukush matinwani iye.
The young people may not know where we have come from as a country.
Danuma especially marado gichopunyo kangeyungo kakamawala wa ai iye shalongo mwami Uganda.
But I want to tell you that we should not play about with our peace and freedom in this land that God gave to us.
Reamitu donga washu ya niaya kuduane niaya watugu kukush maruotu mungu miku iwa ingomwami Uganda eni.
And we have one homeland on planet Earth. If we mess it up, we have no other homeland to go to.
Watie kupashu ashel kende ingom eni. Makate kene pashu eni wanyote watugu kude wangeyo ni akakamoku mawabidokie upe.
Development, prosperity, transformation, all that will build on peace and freedom in our land if we maintain it.
Dongo ngom kulembe sheke mabesho mashoku bini wa udiewe ngom mwaka keni lembe maketo getimiri utie akuyashwinyi ento mombe akuyashwinyi pinymaini kisheke kishobuti miringo.
Therefore, please remember, you have a responsibility to your family, you have a responsibility to your people, you have a responsibility to your district to make sure that peace and freedom in this land remains always. And God is using NRM in this season to fight for that freedom and peace.
Donga beshiku ya niaya umakinge inia kubang atashela shel itie kulembe mumaku inenia niya ya pashu peri nyoke danu peri mingom peri kulembe chisheke utie ishingi and mumaku wanene niya ya wadaro kode peko pa shan mutie kindua ipasha shela shel.
God bless you all.
Rot Mungu umiku mukisa sheke.
The Deputy Speaker of Parliament,
Deputy Speaker Muami Parliament mi Uganda,
the Vice Chairperson Northern Uganda for NRM,
Vice Chairman Mua mi Northern Uganda mi NRM,
the Secretary General,
Secretary General Mua mi NRM,
all the other leaders,
Jotela Sheke ikapedu Muma Tongtong,
their lordships, the bishops,
Lordships Bishop Magite Kindwa,
and other religious leaders,
Kujotela Pajurudini Sheke Matongtong Magite Kindwa Kawoni,
elders,
Jutlongo Madongo Matongtong,
and all the people of Nebbi and West Nile.
Kudanu Sheke mi Nebbi man West Nile.
The NRM has been active on the Ugandan scene for the last 65 years.
NRM ubeduma gibedu ileru man gibedu kanen ikindu yoring pi orudong kagomaromo piera buselzo.
First of all, I congratulate my young brother, His Lordship, His Grace, the Archbishop Orombi.
Mirashela mitami fofosh ni umira Manyanok Bishop Orombi.
On being a few years behind me.
Binibedu Oro Manok Ingeya.
He's 76, I'm 81.
I Oru Pirabiru Abusiel, Nwangdongati ko Oru. Oh, Eneti ko Oru Pirabiru Abusiel, Museti ko Oru Pirabora Viashel.
Now, during those 81 years, 65 of them, I have been involved with the work, with the issues of Uganda and Africa. And we have seen 9 points in that time. Abungwen.
Yes, Excellency.
Now, the Abiro of those are captured in the NRM manifesto. But I will speak about it another time when I'm in West Nile, and I spoke about all the Abiro when I was in Amoratar and Dokoro, but I will get time here also go through the Abiro. But and they will be put on the radio, you will hear them, because it's a bit longish. It's a bit long. But today, I'll speak on appoints a deck. A chair, a rio, a deck.
1, 2, 3.
A chair is Kuch. The one reason you should vote, as Mama was saying, and as the Archbishop was saying, one reason you should vote for the NRM is Kuch. And Hamson Obo also spoke about it.
Even the Vice Chairperson Hamson Obo.
And the reason there's Kuch in Uganda now is because, first of all, of our ideology. We don't believe in sectarianism of religion, of tribes, or looking down upon women. We give value to everybody, including the children, the young children. That's how, therefore, we have been able to build a political party which is national, which has got support everywhere and by all religious groups.
And
in the past, you had parties for a party for Catholics, a party for Protestants, a party for Baganda. That's what was the problem at independence. And that's why no party could get majority. In 1962 elections, no party could get 50% of the vote. Because if you say for religion, you will not get a group which is 40, even 40%. If you say tribe, you can't even get a group which is 20%. Therefore, sectarianism of religion or tribes is suicide for the country.
So,
and we saw this, we are members of the old political parties ourselves, but by 1965, we had seen this danger and we said, no, this is very dangerous. That's how we started the youth groups, which eventually became NRM.
So I want to give away debate party Shaki, regularly a party to Uganda Kamaboro, okay, to Ginara, Misama Asia, Gigamisha, Party Martini, Ubenari, Party Paloa.
So our ideology of unity, of patriotism, love Uganda, and Pan-Africanism, love Africa, enabled us to unite the politics of Uganda. But also, it enabled us to create institutions like the army, which could guard the country. An army comprised of all people of Uganda, not just of this tribe, that tribe, that tribe, because that was part of the problem in the past.
But kawoni kikelu kaya mapalwa ma suru sheke tine nuketu Uganda team mabere.
I remember there were soldiers, even the ones from Nebbi here, who were killed during Yamini's time because of tribes, like Bulgaria.
Isawa maisha kaya matumtumtune gugi kadi ibangwe Nebbi kakeni jumne gugi pidi nyoke kisuru oru maisha jitune kaya mama.
Like Brigadier Hussein. I don't think he... There was even a young officer who made the coup with Amin. I've forgotten his name. He was very prominent in the first days of Amin, and then he was killed. So, because of the ideology of patriotism, Pan-Africanism, we have been able to create unity, which has enabled us to create national political party and also national institutions, the army, the police, the judiciary, and so on, civil service.
Yes. So, Pimaro kule Uganda, man pimaro igrimi Afrika, uketutine ni ketu institutions matungtung salo pakeya, pa polisi, kupa kabelo matungtung yo prison ye utie padano mwami Uganda. So uketu leme matungtung mareshi wabelo wamu yoribangi.
And you people in Western Nile are the best witnesses for Kuch, because first of all, you know what happened when you had to run into Congo and South Sudan. But also you know what is happening in the neighboring countries, Congo, South Sudan.
Because you are Congo, West Sudan, but
now the second point is Ngom Lobo. Dongolobo, they told me, they said Ngom, some of them. Ngom, Dongolobo. Fine.
Yes.
The Jonam told me Ngom Lobo.
Yeah, Jonam said Your Excellency, Dongolobo. But for us, we say Dongomom. Your Excellency. Dongomom.
That's the
NGOM is the land.
And development? Dongo.
Yes.
Dongom.
Yes, Your Excellency. Dongom.
And Donglobo?
Donglobo is the same, but different. Okay, from our neighbor.
Okay.
From our neighbor. Actually, Lang, and also maybe Jonam use it.
So, the second point I want to talk about today is Donglobo.
Yes. So, let me know
Donglobo has got two parts. First of all, economic infrastructure. Infrastructure translated as foundation, as Musingi.
Yes.
So there is economic infrastructure. Which includes roads, electricity, telephones, piped water, the railway. That is all part of the economic infrastructure. But then there's also the social infrastructure. Like the schools and the health centers. So when it comes to Donglobo, with West Nile, we have struggled. We didn't have money initially, as you know. The country economy was down. But we were able to get the road tarmac from Karuma all the way to Koboko. In spite of not having enough money, especially at that time. Then electricity. You know the story of electricity. Now I'm glad that finally West Nile is linked to the national grid all the way to Koboko. West Nile manuango bedu pay match madid mi Uganda sha donc aweli wati ko match madid e chakakeni paka ni kwindi Koboko wapedu bingwa do fire. What you are talking about, this sub-county, that those are details. When you are slaughtering a cow, you first open the skin. In Urinyankwere we call it a different word from slaughtering. We say okwatera. When you just opening the skin from here, opening the skin. Ayanga. Ayanga. Yango. Exactly. Now what do you call slaughtering? Tomo. So you yango before Tomo. Yeah. You are not for us. We first Tomo, then we yango. Oh. Yes. That is now a new science. That's a new science. Because if you yango first, you are yango, the yango which is alive. Which is alive, it is not yet dead. So we do it when it is already slaughtered and dead. And it doesn't have life now. Then it's not yango. The cow is already dead. Yeah. You are now opening the skin before you go into to cut the internal. Sure, that is yango. In a load. When the cow is alive? No. You first slaughter. Slaughter is Tomo. You kill it. Yes, you kill it by Tomo. That is slaughtering. Then after that, you yam. That is killing it. We are talking about different things. Yes. Oksara to cut the throat. Yes. That is for the Muslims. Yes. Traditionally, we are puncturing here. Okshogoita. So that is Okshogoita. Yeah. Then this is Yango. Then you go inside the carcass now. What do you call that? Wato. Wato, Your Excellency, is where the skin is now removed. You have yango it. Then you are now the meat into pieces. Absolutely. So you call that what? You call that? So it is Wato. Yes. So the road we made from Karuma to Koboko was Yango. Okay. So Excellency, me washi wani yangudu mo ai Karuma ushizo ikoboko cha. Eta pori wameka yango yanga. So what you are talking about now, taking the branches to Gori, to Vura, is now the other one.
Yes, Wato.
Wato. We're now talking of Wato.
Yes. So ni ai karuma eta body board parisha edukelo ni chini koboko eta wabeka ya now nebe makawondo makwate ngudu goli izumu kandi eta ndo washaka wa tiando wa timusha.
Now, so it will be done because after all, from here to Godi is only 16 kilometers. It's not far away.
Yes. So washania because the
so how can we do 300 kilometers and we fail to do 16 kilometers? That's Now, the mistake of some of our implementers is that they don't even maintain where the Maram road, when it is still Maram, they allow it to go bad, even when it is Maram. Even the one of Parombo should be maintained as we wait for. The one of Wadelai, the one of Wadelai. So we are going to solve those internal weaknesses, but the general strategy is clear. Do Yango, and then you do Yato. Is it Yato? Wato.
Yes, sir.
So, and I'm very happy that I have already done the Yango for the whole country. I'm very happy.
I am also very happy that today I have taught you another language here.
I'll for you.
So, Your Excellency, Washania, and Parishinyo, Wabetimu Podi, Yango, it is Wabetimu. Come on, the Washa, Kawawato, then a Jewish capacity shake, Kakamuma.
So, we are now going to do initially the Nebbi Goli. That will be done for sure.
Nebbi Goli, Wabetimu, Parinumakago, Amitawashi, Ubekisha.
I was looking in the file here, but before I leave Western Nile, I will say more about it, about the details of who will do that road and when.
Exactly.
Economic infrastructure, therefore, your march we have already started. Telephones, we used just strategy to give you, all of you, telephones. Telephones,
yes.
We used the strategy, policy strategy to get all of you get telephones. It was not the government to do the work. We just gave license to the private sector, and you have seen what they have done. They have given you all the telephones. All of you have phones in your pocket.
Telephone, utiego ni government matimu kunyo makotim. government mi ole mene ishing to kuloka matungtung magiti kulim no kushopo tare magibigiti me iwa chalma ka woni Uganda ne lu winyu MTN gi Airtel gi ngagino gitimo git.
By the time NRM came into government, there were only 23,000 telephones in Uganda.
Sawa NRM ma ke ore di pashelta kapongwe kupira boro ofisielta telephone supedu
23,000. We are now talking of 28 million telephones. Just by policy. Just by policy, but also because of Kuch. Now when it comes to social infrastructure, the schools here I can see there are 89 government primary schools.
Primary schools
I think there are 22 parishes without government schools, which we are now targeting.
What you parishes primary schools in every district, Madoka woni waketo wangwa ekomge umakugino schools there.
But we already have 89. Then government schools, secondary schools are 7.
School
but in the file here, I say 89 government primary schools. I think in the rural, Nebbi and municipality, they are talking of 12 primary schools. I don't know whether they are different or they are double counting.
Yes, they are different, Your Excellency. In district, you actually have primary schools to take but you are Wajumi municipality, what you primary schools are parallel.
Yes, so if they are different, then there are 7 government secondary schools and 1 government secondary school in the municipality.
Yes.
So altogether there are 8 government ones.
Secondary school, which are Biru, it is but in municipality, what you could share and BSS.
So I'm very happy man when I see something like this. Because in 1961, I was at Ntare Secondary School. And there were so many boys from West Nile. One I remember was called Javuru. He was ahead of me in the school system, but he was from West Nile. There were other boys like Rematia. I think that one came from Rubara.
Yes.
Then there were others from Madi and so on. Why were they coming to Ntare? Because there was not a single A-level school in the whole of northern Uganda, the whole of eastern Uganda, not a single one.
School moka shell mutie kusini abusiel ubedube in northern Uganda so West Nile kendengo iba right honorable Hamson kuwa kisha sheke kupe ilira ikulu yote pe ngatishiti parara.
So there were only 3 A-level schools in the whole of Uganda: Budo, Kisubi, Ntare for boys, and Namagunga, Nabingo, and Gayaza for girls. Only 6 in the whole of Uganda.
Uganda so school mutie kusini abusiel mutu kusini abusiel obeda abusiel kende ade kubedo pasho melu mubudo ntare kumukende then ade kubedo panyira na magonga ke kununga makani kimekwana.
So when I see that in Nebbi district only, which is a small part of West Nile, there are 8 secondary schools. How many of them are A-level?
All of them, I think.
Yes. There are 8 A-level schools in Nebbi only, which is a small part of West Nile. I'm very happy. I say we are moving. Yes, there is work to do, but I know where we came from.
Yes, anyone who shall go you know, Kakamagi I enengeyu. Rekawoni kebini Nebbi. Ewokenwango senior secondary school mutu senior abusiel. Utie donga bora. Ebedo kudanyama. Because Sean ubedupe mawe.
Now, here I am talking of government secondary schools. I'm talking of government schools, private. I'm not talking about the private. I can see private schools, there are many here.
Yes.
18 in the rural areas of Nebbi, primary, 18 primary schools.
Private schools. Yes. So in one any list, school mutie mapagamente ngo mutie private ma primary mutie para bora eno ipadiere nyo Nebbi district wako muwe kwa municipality. Secondary school mutie adi apara mutie eno mapa private uwe kwa government.
In the municipality there are 44 private primary schools.
In municipality muwe manyanoke private primary schools.
And there are 6 private secondary schools in the municipality.
Private senior.
Now that is for the Jalonyo, for the rich ones to take their children there.
Yes. School will private.
So I will continue to consolidate the government schools, primary and secondary.
And teach parity amino eketu government ko primary school ne mushungu matek
and we are going to insist on free education in the government schools in the coming term. Free education, no charges, not paying of school charges. Paying of school charges, school fees.
Oh, ebe secret ya Somushi is good, Sholobedupe, Kadashiel, Sholobedupe.
Because we started this program of free education in 1996. But some people have refused to implement it. So, and we are peaceful. We don't always use force.
One day,
so we have been talking, but no, people don't implement. I therefore decided to use tactics. I started skilling hubs run directly by myself. Let us see one of them, the one of West Nile, how the children are there.
Chairman, some information about our skilling her in
No, I will show you. It's here. I have my.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Ebe yuti school me ya busha wingi.
I can learn this subcounty.
You listen.
Una printer.
All of the little some I in school by. Nangamwe yungu bimu kene kompoyo bongo. Abino ati mutela. Someone on the type. And one like my name of boy. Mokoya. I realize someone occupation and training more. Abe upeku gima kona na team. Nishako kore kula kaparacha ni business paracha. Mungu ya yore moku. Anwa yore. Awe lo mashika la moku tie. Kumache lo moku mano kameri. Asako kore tish. Hakuna kaparacha mwabe. Toki skills majira. Ame tuku demo be. Saidi customer and materials section moku kitie dong customer ko edo so after one mo pimio bero maruke ni wa piliku ngati ma new gimana ni makamesha ichami jara de mo ma ya ngumene piliku anu na wa shakya ni somara abe teke mo makati but area yore ikitana mo skill mo mashopo bwakira kore ni para mashopo konya an kwa para kengo ento shopo konya kore kadi dano mo kende de eri kadi workshop para sasa ati kuda uya mo kende ma mashopo migu onye para majan mana kudisto takai donga forward mo kibero me keliwa mai me para kore ni a big project makamesha. So afanya mungu mupya ngiyore muketi wa training awe makoro na kodobere afamu mumani medire yore kelu.
Now my little Alur tells me that those young people are telling you that many of them had dropped out of school. Are dropped out of school because of the school charges. I don't know whether this one brought it out. I don't know. Did she talk about it?
No, Your Excellency.
But many others are talking about it.
Reka kamu kende mapol gibe nyutu leme muketu tine bedu pe kutishi ebedemo matine emon kore industrial park kubedu wo kuliso.
So I decided to go back to the bush.
Lembe edi ukete eparo ni edok beilu kakamashenge ai ebedu chikedu winja edok beilu
and start my small guerrilla movement of free education.
Kete chapo gorilla bari mashenge timu mebedu yoriluweru pinikelo do samu manano
to show you people that free education is possible. And those children, I teach them free. And in a very short time, let's see what they do in a very short time. Show us some of their products. Those are the.
Industrial hub Wami West Nile Utiekeja. Awia mumine bebe chisomo busha. Awia mpakwaje chisomo busha. Mizumbu ne chisomo busha. Utizeu. West Nile ndiso. Kibele bara maji ishwala uya busha. Songa kimoka wiki penye. Nia esha lemanda amitawashi nia. Esha lemanda utie Uganda ndiso.
So therefore I have, and this takes just 6 months.
Donc ami tawa chine le mema jusha be timu sha uti mu ya busi el kende gisomo gigambi wo ko di pimu nene.
And my effort is more expensive because I have got a few of them, and children come from far, and I need to accommodate them and feed them and so on.
Gire nwangenia somo ma beire nwangu shoko be no tek ni loyo somo ma tinu ebe wachi nwangu be di school mi manana. Bien somo esha awiyecha binu shulu fizingo giberi school esha umakemi kikisham kulebe so binyo kumaki ai kure pashi upe lebecha so ereme esholo bigi.
But our strategy of free education was a government primary school per parish, a government secondary school per sub-county, so that the children don't sleep in the school, they study and go back to their homes. Nino, Pacho. Cham, Pacho. Come to school only for Kwan. School is for Kwan.
Yes.
Not for Nino, not for Cham. No.
So I was government mu dunia ko bang parish shell makubet primary school pare ko bang sub county shell makubet secondary school pare we kara awili dikagisomo idoke pasho givutu ko school so pima chalo boarding school en makubet pe ikin pasho vacation we kara kunu bei parani school udoke biyo so school pa parish primary school pa sub county secondary
So this is so therefore in the coming government we are really going to be very strict on this, and I would like you all to support it. Even the school, what do you call them, what do you call them, the parents PTA.
Yes.
They are the ones who bring all these charges and so on.
So ebe tisha ko le mo ki ma ko yo bleme ma timre school do me kwa yo shwa ku wunu dan ne mo mi shwa ka mi yo then le me par me wo ne cha chok timuti because le me mo ti ma chalo PTA ibe ki tu send mo ma ku nyuru show e cha le me ene me tungo ma esha.
And the excuse they are using is that the teachers are not enough. And that therefore they are charging parents because they want to hire additional teachers privately. When we made a calculation, we found we may need an additional 50,000 teachers. And if that is the case, we are going to recruit these so that the teachers are there paid by the government, so that nobody has got excuse to say he needs to have privately hired teachers.
One child government and child government to be care with to chalo gi school ni we kara PTA do when you point out when you point out give 10% pe ma ene kwero makwe ebe dike o ko chichado kara government shaka cho gire.
So what is true of schools is also true of the health centers. I'm trying to see how many, yes, how many health centers it is we have. I'm told, I can see here from the file that only there are 16 sub-counties in Nebbi. One has a hospital, one has a health center 4, and 8 have health center 3s. So what you sub-counties are para here. A share remutie
Odiat Madid, Majilongo Health Center 4. Abiru, Abora Rebutie, Odiat Majilongo Health Center 3.
Very good. So 10 have a health center, it's only 6 which don't have.
Sub-counties apart, Utie Udia, Ento Abusiel, Maudia, Pay.
So we are going to continue and make sure the 6 also get.
Sub-counties Abusiel, Ginoam Health Centers,
So all this is now about Kuch and Donglobo. And this is where there is a trap for you leaders, all of you. This is where there is a trap. Because many leaders spend a lot of time talking about Donglobo. But some years ago, I tarmacked the road from Karuma all the way to Koboko. We are now doing it again because it had grown old. I think we are repairing it now. So your Maber was there. Donglobo was there. But would you go at night and sleep on the road? You would go and sleep on the road at night. You sleep on the or sleep in a health center unless you are sick. Or sleep in a school. All those are Donglobo. But you go back to your own pacho. And you go to your oath. Oath, is it oath?
Yes, you are right.
You go to your oath. And when you go back, you will find the Chan, which you left in the morning, waiting for you in the evening, and say, Afoyo Bino, Afoyo Bino, we are still here, we are still here.
Your Excellency, we say Afoyo. When you say Afoyo Bino, that is, you are like a visitor, you have gone to somebody else's home.
Oh.
Now, this one you should say Afoyo Duogo, because you have gone back to your home.
Afoyo Duogo.
Yeah, today I'm teaching you a little properly.
Afoyo. So you say Afoyo Duogo?
Yes.
The Chan will say, we'll welcome you back.
Exactly. Afoyo, Your Excellency.
We'll say, we are still here.
Exactly.
The children don't have enough clothes. The house is not good. Nyama pay.
Nyama is called Ringu, Your Excellency.
So, all those you will find there.
Yes.
So that's why from the 1960s, when we were in the student movement, we separated in our teaching and work, we separated Donglobo from Lonyo.
Ene wachinya uketugin sama kisako leme movement mikisha oru elifa chelta kamwen kupira fiel kisha gipoku kin dongom kolonyo gipoku because kiti pinyani omtong ina chelo
Donglobo is ours.
Dongom utie muwa
That your Maber is for all of us. But Lonyo is yours as an individual, as a family, or a company.
Lonyo peri shalongati kulunyo pat koloka moya musha koloka chalo company di echa lonyo peri.
So this is the message we have been preaching ever since we came into the government, but even before, where we were active in the 60s.
So, gari wangu mapodi oreli bashel ya kabumen perapsiel charomgo mapodi wangu wabedu parmo wobe enirele wobe ka weju pire magwe ni dano nya wapokin lonyo odongo.
Now some of the people have listened to us.
Jumoku winju ule wobe ka weju ni winju itiyo kule.
There's a man here called Kermundo. He listened to our message. And they said he was here. Let's see what he has done.
With my wife Grace and my brother Morris, we operate this farm. It's called a mixed farm. Ola Mixed Farm is located in Nebbi district, Nebbi sub-county, in Kalwang sub-county, Kalwang parish, and Obure LC1. In this farm, which is a mixed farm, we have about 300 acres for very many activities. I'm pleased to inform you that the encouragement, the message of Museveni, His Excellency the President of Uganda, about web creation, employment opportunities, we are demonstrating it here in this mixed farm. His message has been on and on and on to transform the economy, and agriculture is key. He demonstrated to us a number of ways through which we can make better use of land. Land as being a source of factor of production. And when I picked that message, I felt it was very important to try and demonstrate the possibility of being successful. And indeed, I came to this village, which is about 25 kilometers from where I live. And we got some piece of land. The aim was to ensure, other than working in government, I should be in position to one, demonstrate to the people here that actually there is possibility of raising money, possibility of becoming economically dependent on farming. And we first started by planting a few seasonal crops, like beans. But eventually we got motivated that no, why can't we even do much better than this? In any case, there are people who are interested in seeing how best farming can be done. We can become a good example to do this. And indeed, we got motivated, started buying more parcels of land, setting up the different portfolios, like the coffee, which is now 130 acres. We have the fruit trees of mangoes, oranges, avocado, guavas, which was very good for us because in that process we were able to demonstrate that the functionality of one crop to the other helps a lot. Then we started planting non-fruit trees like eucalyptus, the pines. As they were growing, another idea came that why can't we maintain this by at the same time introducing the goats you see here. So we brought in the goats that were rearing under these trees. And as I speak, we have about 400 threshold of goats here. Savannah, intermixed with the locals. The excess we sell every year. This type of goats, for beef purposes, for the meat, we sell each goat around 500,000. But for the seeds, because we have the different grades, we sell the 700. So averagely, it's about 500,000 we can talk about in our arithmetics. And every year, there are about 160 goats we sell. And when we multiply that by 500,000 shillings, it is that calculation we see, which helps us, motivates us to now think of other projects. Here we are in the coffee garden. I've told you we have already 130 acres planted.
Kermundo,
The first 35 acres.
Kermundo, since you are here, you come and tell us the summary of how much you are earning now in a year. Come.
This is
The summary.
5 acres. This we get about 5 tons. Your Excellency.
Allow Mama to come up also. Come. Nyara.
Your Excellency, Mama, I'm together with my wife, Grace. The nature of my work in government makes me very much occupied, so to make sure we deliver, my wife is 24/7 at the farm. Your Excellency, like the video which was going on, I can confirm to you we have a number of activities we do there. We rear goats, we also keep fish, about 7 pounds, big ones of tilapia and mudfish. We have our fruit trees which have been mentioned. But Your Excellency, maybe in summary I can say with all these portfolios, including even keeping of bees, where we have about 200 colonizers. In summary, I can say around 400 million we get, with an outgoings of around half of it. So comfortably we can talk of 200 million, we should save annually, Your Excellency.
Very good. Apoyo. Yeah. So, Kermundo, that farm you see is not in Europe.
So,
It is not in Europe, it is not in America, it is not in Asia. Tikan here in Nebbi. And he's earning 400 million gross. And when he removes costs, he remains with about 200 million net. Now you may say, Kermundo is Jomukwano, he has got some money, you may say that. Yes. But I want to give examples of some of my people who have just started now. Because I can see here, Nebbi has got 20,000 people who have got PDM money. So I want to see whether they captured any one of them, just one of them.
My name is Morris, and I'm a farmer from Go village in Paris, Bangira County.
Uganda, ma government Uganda and one very big PDM billion central Uganda manti agama riba provide the and
I got the support of 1 million through PDM, through Wendy. I was given 1 million.
milioni achiele agamba doga atinye awingi wes manke konti president bara Uganda mabeta no buburu malach agamba timu zendesha akete ko mandende vendo machifuka kiru kubange yende.
Out of the money and the guidance that I've always got from the president that I've been following for a long period of time, I was able to invest this money in farming.
Sawa mabeka siaka abeka tiyu water can water can kabina konti because water can parade bebe donc pidie mana kama water can mabansi aponju liters elifar yo bansi
Out of the money I got from PDM, I managed to invest in some pits. Among them I bought a watering can which I was using for irrigating my crops. With the support from PDM and the support with the irrigation kits, now we are able to do farming on a much fairer scale. Out of the money that we got from PDM, we are able to plant a variety of crops, most especially agriculture, among other beans and maize. And out of the sales for that season, we were able to raise 10 million. Out of that money that we realized, we were able to construct a voice quarter for 3 rooms in the town of Nebbi. Before receiving the support from PDM, I used to use tarpaulin as my shelter on the farm. But out of the proceeds and the money that we have been able to realize, we have been able to construct this semi-permanent structure on the farm where we normally spend with our farm.
What you do is a beach with you full time.
Currently, we have 5 people who work full time on the farm. And we have other 25 who come on as when needed. Before receiving PDM, I had a lot of challenges. Life was quite challenging. Things were not moving. I had great children which even paying their fees was a challenge. But after acquiring this money, things have now improved.
So now you can see that Ongera has moved. He has moved using the 1 million. But Ongera was not so bad off because he already had something. He needed cans to irrigate. He was not so bad off like the others. Let us see Apio of Lira. I like that one because that one was
zero. Para jumire million na share ninge jilonga pio ai lera kwa mitu wakenene nyono
Apio of Lira.
Jadi kita sayu kita papi omelera ginyutu iwa. Kita nggak timu siapa milion Shell PDM, orang pink pada Shell TP.
Aburi wa si nana maliri aliri sel si banya word ya madam si lera
Her name is Yoweri, a resident of Aliri Cell, Banya Word, Macedon Council in Lira District.
Agam PDM Yari
She got the money for PDM in 2023. She planted maize. She bought maize 15 sackets. 30,000 each sacket. She uses actually she planted it in 3 acres of land. Preparing the garden costard for 150 for the 3 acres. Weeding cost her 50,000. Then spring cost her 40,000. Time for harvest 10. She uses the local, the family members and the neighbors. Then she bought lunch, food for the people, for the family, which cost her 20,000. And transporting it from the garden home cost her 50,000. She came and then she moved it from Coco. He gave out 45 sacks. She sold 40 bags. And she got 2,800,000. That is your purple season. That is our plantation. Out of 2.8, she decided to keep 1 million aside for farming again. She used 1 million for buying this.
Now you see, Apio had nothing. She's a young mother, but her children are already old. She has been married for 20 years. But in all that time, she had never handled 1 million shillings in her life. And she had nothing. So when she got the 1 million, she did not even have the land. She hired the 3 acres you had her talking about. They were hired. And then she harvested 45 bags of maize. Sold 40. Got 2.8 million. The one who borrowed 1 million now has got 2.8 million in one season. And then she kept 1 million for more agriculture. And then 1.4 she bought those sheep you saw, 10 of them.
milioni achiel eluf dak ang'wen e wilo rombe cha moneno cha urombe 10.
So, and then she paid school fees for using the balance.
Kawuono ne be chulu fees de sende moko de dong kode.
So, therefore, citizens, I really appeal to you, the issue of wealth, lonyo. Because if you just tarmac roads and so on, yes, we tarmac this road like 20 years ago, but when I'm coming here, I see there is still churn around. Because if the road was the main problem, then all the people near the tarmac road would be rich now. Actually, that's why I had to divert some money to PDM, because I could see even if you do the Dongolobo, if you don't handle the PDM, you are really not moving in the country. So when I was coming here, I was looking through the plane, and I was seeing the pool. You are doing some maize, small patches, some cassava, which is good for food. But yes. So I want to remind you of our manifesto of 1996, of the four acres model. And like Kerumundo, I have also done my 4 acres. Let me show you my 4 acres somewhere in Lango. My model farm
my name is Dr. Museveni. I am a commissioner of appointment deployed at State House, and I've been assigned by the President to execute the 4-acre model. And I've put them so far in 10 regional zones in the country. Now, the 4-acre model is idea conceived by the President to guide our farmers on how to utilize their small acres of land so that they can earn more money through intensive farming. And here we are talking about enterprises that have good yields and high income for their household. So we have fish farming, which is one of the enterprises that can be done near the water without interfering in wetland and tampering water flow. Then we have the zero grazing unit. On the other side, we have the coffee, we have the banana, and also the household needs food crops as 1 acre plus fruits. So this idea of the 4-acre model is to support income for the household. And as we go into the small mathematics, we know that it's capable of pulling somebody out of poverty. Now, specifically on the fish pond, here is about 20 by 50 meter pond, 1,000 meters square. After finishing the excavation, we stock 10,000 fish. We feed it for about 8 to 9 months. In the north, which is warmer, it will go faster. And in the west, which is a little cold, you add 1 more month to reach the same grams. So by that time, the fish will be about 800 grams to 1.5 kilograms. In the market, the fish which is 1 kilogram or 800 grams here costs about 10,000 fish. So having stocked here 10,000 fish, by 10,000 somebody will get 100 million.
Now you hear, you people,
and then of managing.
This is not in Europe or Asia or America. It is here in Lango, in my farm. From a fish pond of 20 meters by 50, I am able to get 100 million shillings a year. So this is, and you people near the River Nile, in the coming government, I want to really to have a big project of fish farming near the, not in the river, but near the river. Fish ponds, fish ponds, fish ponds. All these youth who don't have work, you should arrange and we make fish ponds for them. And they get out of poverty because fish has got huge demand internationally. I'm very happy that we have started with the PDM. We are putting 100 million each parish each year. We are going to add another 15 million for the leaders, the local leaders, to have their own money where to borrow from. So it will be 115 million per parish. In 5 years, the new money will be 575 million. But in the third year, the ones who got first will pay back. Pay back to the circle, not to the government. The government will never take that money away from you. And you get 1 million, after 2 years, you pay 1,125,000. So therefore, you people, involve yourselves in this program, home per home. According to the file here, 20,000 households have already been given. But all the homesteads in Nebbi are 20,000. So we have covered like 1/3. And if it becomes necessary, we can even add more money in the coming time. But let everybody be involved. We are also going to start another fund for the fishing people near the lake. Because for them, the 1 million is not enough. They need more. We shall also start another fund for university leavers. Somebody has left university, he has not got a job for 2 years. We shall create a fund for that group.
makaki daro so kitimu graduation kiduo kipashu ebedo orario ipashu matishu pe sende kimeketu igi wekara ishiri kama sende kichaka kipinyopo manwangi sayo kiti.
We should put that money per zone, like Western Nile will have their own fund and so on.
Yes, so sende ya kipete kupa zone Uganda nyo Western Nile miki peluto
I have already implemented my circles for the graduates of the skilling hubs. That one is already deployed. Per district. I also want to start circles for the church and Islamic leaders. Diocese by diocese. That money is not for the ordinary Christians. It's not for we, the ordinary Christians. That circle is not for we, the ordinary. It is for the church leaders, the reverends, the sheikhs. Because we, the ordinary Christians, must be together in the parish. We cannot have a circle for Catholics, a circle for Protestants, a circle for the Seventh Day. No, that is the parish for we, the ordinary Christians and Muslims.
Yes.
But for the leaders, the reverends, they can have their own small thing. The sheikhs, their own small thing.
Yes, one parish development model. Because it's a Christo, Islam, Dini, Sheikh, it's a one share. But to my day, you have Sako Migi, Kobadini Migi. Because GTA go Jutela Matungtung, Iruam Padini Migisha. Silam and Biberu, Sako Pajutela Migi, Protestant, Sako Pajutela Migi, Catholic, Sako Pajutela Migi, then the Pentecostals, the Kumanian.
So, even for the cultural leaders,
Jutela Mwami, Pasho, Mikalsha, the Jubilee Migi, the Sako.
Because with the word of creation, it's not like football.
Kawabe, Gierole.
Where you have got players and spectators. Everybody must be a player. Therefore, for today, I just wanted to emphasize those 3 points. Kuch, Donglobo, and Lonyo.
So tin le mapire tek mamita weshire yu bare dia tekeni ashelu tie kush dongom man kelolonyo iwe pasho.
And later on we shall add on, you'll see how it will affect other things like kuch. Where does teach? Where does teach come from?
So you any kado wabisha kunene ya teach edo wachinwa kunene eta bibini ngai. Because
people talk of teach, but where does teach come from?
Because
they're only looking at the few government jobs. They're only looking at the few government jobs. So we shall talk about that in one of the other rallies. So, the people of Nebbi, I appeal to you to vote for your friend Jarukunga. And vote for the NRM flag bearers. Apoyo Matek, Queen Mabel, and let's now have the flag bearers. NRM Jew. NRM Jew. Oye. Apoyo.
Thank you, Excellency. Thank you very much. Excellency, I remain Hashim Suleiman, Member of Parliament for the municipality. Thank you.
NRM washime ya pera jadi tumeshime ya pera shingdano matongtong washaki Nebbi municipality wache ko Honorable Jacqueline Opar, Mayor is Nebbi municipality. Wadoshido Koshaman Elsa Beach Orel Fario Kopiero Bisiel Piradek Rachel Jadi Honorable George Otuba Dano Padano. Then Honorable Hashim Suleiman, Honorable MP Nebbi Municipality, Orel Fario, Opiera Rio Yabisiel Piradek Rachel. Wafoyo Parshingu Ujolo Par Jacqueline. Wayomira Pi Elsa Beach. Jadi George Utuba Dano Padano. Number 10 MP Nebbi Municipality, Honorable Hashim Suleiman. Number 1, Honorable Isaac Timbiu Ismail, Pipadiere County. Kedok Kusha Udobino Kulekara Shell. Ukeshu Kara Shell Kenu. Kamira Chikane, Megwa Nyatinwa, Honorable Yona Nyamutoro Simpin. Zin. Wafoyo. Oshunkasha, Honorable Jadi Tutuba, Oshunkasha, Kemaksha, Isaac. What the line Nandi Waweshuno. Jadi Tudaro, Wafoyo. Esima kushal kugi, pada ungibinu giving you the flag nigi hiwa. NRM oye! Jadi tumakushal kenu executive by NRM in this week. Anamako by Moses Kakai. Parabeniam. Wedunga in the joining game. This week, NRM Executive Committee. What? Deck member is a deck member. Jadid KG Shungidiere kama Jadid Shungidiere. Aukel flag no wanene. Wafoyo. NRM oye! Museveni oye!
Mama oye! Museveni oye! Nebbi for Museveni! Yakunga oye!
AZAM Zimoye! AZAM Zimoye! Nuputo wangi. Wafoyo janitu daro washidu dum ante in reverse order. Washako anthem reverse order. GNRM chairpersons Kudukedoki.
Para